Jennifer DeVivo, your realtor and host of Let's Talk Orlando, and we want you to come on everybody. This is Heissam. He has told me today. Jebailey. Heissam. And so forgive me, this is going to be a thing. Okay, I might just call him Mr. I'm in because
and that's fine. A lot of people do.
Okay.
So you're fine there.
Yes. So and I was so excited. I met Heissam at Black and I met him. I've known him. I've met you through friends in the past.
And networking
and
stuff
networking
like that.
and in and around Orlando. And he was so kind to come on Let's Talk Orlando to talk about his amazing. We got him here, guys.
We got
Black
Iris on.
and White Weekend. Who do we have on?
We got Iris, we got Shelly McWeed, and Iris Lopez.
Iris, Shelly, and
Hey guys.
Iris, Shelly Lopez? No, Iris Lopez and Shelly McWeed.
thank you guys for coming and watching. We're talking about Black and White, and we've got an amazing person here to tell us about Black and White and give us the hookup as well. So I've known Heissam, I'm going to see where he goes,
It's okay.
for a while, and he does this incredible party. I came to it last year. I brought my mom because it was on Mother's Day. It's coming up this weekend, or I'm sorry, next weekend,
May 10th.
May 10th, and I just felt like you guys have got to know about this event and what started it, and know about the amazing man behind it. So really quick, just give him an overview.
And Iris
of
says hi, too.
Hey Iris, thanks for watching. So give him a quick overview of what Black and White is, and then I want to get into a little bit of who you are. And I lost my papers. Can you find where my little papers? Somebody took them away.
I don't know where they went. I didn't take them.
Are you sure?
So,
You sure?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So guys, Friday night, May 10, 2019, we're going to be celebrating our 10-year anniversary and reunion of Black and White Weekend. A unbelievable, beautiful, amazing, fun, exciting charity event representing Base Camp Children's Cancer Foundation, based locally right out of Winter Park, Florida. We raise money to help pay for the kids' dinners, movies, gifts, and scholarships for college throughout the entire year. The event itself is a lot of fun for all ages and all work backgrounds.
I can attest to that. Like he's saying that, but it was the best party event that I went to last year, and I even brought my mom. It was incredible. We'll talk about the incredible things, but that's no exaggeration.
Over 900 people dressed solely in black and or white colors, nothing else. Drinking, dancing, eating, socializing, being entertained, indoors and out at the Rosen Plaza Hotel. More information at blackandwhiteweekend.com, but we'll delve into that a little bit more as well during the show.
Yeah, so guys, I know that you haven't heard about this. We're going to have links up. It's, like I said, a big, incredible party.
All right, well, we're going to move it along now. We're going to walk the house. Thank you so much. And I'm going to definitely send you more people. I sent you, you're actually on my website. So if you ever go to, Jennifer. You can go to my website, but they are on, there's going to be a link. If you go to letstalkorlando.com or .org, or you can go to Jennifer DeVivo Realty or find us on YouTube.
When
You're going to have all of Cornerstone's information, have all of Sean's information, and
momentum
you're definitely
is something that I felt up until the very end.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So what is
All right, guys, so we are going to walk around this tiny home and look around and get an idea of what it's like. This was actually, like when I came in here, Sean, what did you feel like when you came in to, like, what's the feeling?
The first thing I noticed is you got open space, open air above you. You know, I'm a pretty tall guy.
Yes,
The first thing I think about is
he's a, your background is sports, so he's like, we got a real sports job in here.
I look at this fan and there's enough ceiling room, there's a lot of light that
It's a
comes
gala and a
through
ball, and
these
it's a
windows.
very
So it
affordable
feels
one, less than
open. It doesn't
$50
feel
a
like
ticket
a
to have
small
the entire
storage home.
weekend
Yeah, and
to
these are
yourself.
regular
The
size
main event's
windows.
Friday
You
night,
got,
May
you
10th.
can
So you
put
come
your
dressed
couch here,
up
you
in
can
black
put
and
another
white,
couch
and at
over this
8:30 p.m. when
way.
the doors
You
open, the
could put
first
your
person
flat
that's going
screen
to
up
greet you
there
is
or
a
mount it
beautiful
up in the
champagne
corner.
dress lady.
I want to see the
And
champagne
then
dress
tell
lady.
us a little bit,
Can you give me a little clue of what is the
Yeah,
champagne
so
dress
these walls are
So
all
it's a
filmed.
beautiful lady by the name of Lynn
They're
Sky.
full
She's one of her
insulated and through the
performers.
roof.
She supports
And
us
so
in
the
Base
utility
Camp
bills
every
are
year.
way
You're going to
low.
walk the
They're
black
probably
and
at
white
half
carpet.
Yes.
Not the red carpet, the
Black
black
and white
carpet.
carpet.
And at the end of it, she'll
I
be
believe
there.
it
She's
says
got a
some of the
beautiful
wheel
black
units
and
for
white
about
dress, and
$20,
surrounding the
$30 a
dress
month.
are 200 glasses
I
of
would love that.
champagne
That's
that
like
you'll
my
get to
water
pick
bill
up.
on a
So
good
the
day
first
when
drink
I'm
is
on vacation.
automatically on
And
us.
he's got
for the
these
first
really cool
200
windows
people.
in here.
Once you enter from there, the
These
DJ's
kinda
already
pop
going to be
out
playing
and,
the music. We're going to have go-go dancers still
Open, the
walking.
slides open, then they
Then
pop
you
out.
exit into the pool area. We take
Yeah,
over the
I did.
entire pool.
Yes.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
got a
There you
tent
go.
up there,
Easy cleaning,
sponsored by
guys.
Expedia Local Agent and I Touch
And
Orlando. We'll have a
if you
saxophonist
wanted to, there's a
play
lot of
music. We'll have a
customization
photo
that you
booth.
can do.
We'll have
So
an
one of the
elaborate
things he was
silent
saying that when
auction
you
for
come
you
in,
as well.
you can pick your
And there
paint
will be bars
colors,
and food
you can
stations
pick,
throughout the entire
different
event.
Good food.
Like this
And
countertop
good
is
food.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's the
and
first thing I
everything was
noticed.
eating, and I was,
It's
the only thing I was talking about was trying to
It's got
eat
texture
with my
to it,
gown.
and it
I'm
just
gonna go a
makes
little
it
bit more casual, not casual like it's formal, semi-formal. It's semi-formal guys, black and white, no silver, no gold,
Yeah, LED
no
recessed.
off-white. There's a reason behind this. There's a really strong reason
You know,
behind
you've
why
got
it
regular
is
drywall in
only
here,
black
and
and
then
white
you've
down
got
to the
vinyl
shoes,
flooring.
guys.
Sure,
And
These are very, this is the new
black
thing
and
now.
white in their closet, you know,
It's so
those
easy.
are
It's so
staples.
Easy to clean and you
And
can't,
let me
unlike
throw
wood
that out there
flooring.
as far as the dress code goes. It's
Yeah,
also
yeah.
They've
formal
got all
as
the
well.
other
More
little
people are
touches too,
dressing
like
more
easy
formal
close.
than ever before. We actually have, sponsored by iLifestyle,
soft close
a
drawers.
black and white best dressing.
Jay's already gonna move in here. He's
show me.
like, I'm gonna have that house and this
Wedding
house,
gown dress.
and then you have
That's how
double
all out people
double
get
sleeve,
dressed up for
double.
this event. She was outside by
Thank you.
Kids. And if we had the contest last year, she would have won. But you got more tuxedos than ever, more beautiful black and white suits, more beautiful dresses than ever before. The ladies that attend this event, as well as the men, go all out with their dress. The two winners are going to get a 5-day, 4-night stay in Cancun, Mexico, for being the best dressed and adhering to that strict dress code, which, like you said, we'll talk about.
walk-in shower. Let me get in there. I'll show them how,
There's definitely
that there's a lot of space in here, guys.
And this model is the shower only, no tub.
This is the oh yeah,
Yeah.
you can have shower, and then they have ones that are 1 bedroom and ones that are 2 bedroom tiny homes. You've got your water closet right over here behind me, so you have your toilet.
If you just want to bring
Did you
your
ever see that
girlfriends,
episode
definitely
I did?
do that.
And,
If you
there
have a
is
guy and
actually
want
a
one of the most
composting
romantic,
Oh,
sparkling
yeah.
evenings of the year, then go ahead and bring them.
Jay,
I
my
my mom
oh,
was
there you
here.
go. He's showing us exactly.
That's a
This
real
is-
toilet,
it's
not a
real.
compost.
This is not a compost toilet. It actually works. It's the real deal,
She
guys.
was like, oh,
And then
she
you got a
throws a
nice,
party.
nice
Like
space.
I would throw a
Yeah.
party, and my mama's got like
So,
super high
honestly,
standards. But
this
let's
is the
rewind
size
just
of
a little
the
bit, and let me.
bathroom of a lot
I'm
of the
really
1950s
interested.
homes
First of all,
that I have
I know
shown.
you mentioned
In
your
fact, it
parents
has
had
a little
talked
bit more
about them
space.
like way long time ago.
We got
What
champagne
is
with
it
the
that's
door
in
over
today
here.
that your mom and dad
So this is a barn door.
to become, you know, once you were in UC, I was reading your resume, and I'm
You got
like,
your
oh
stainless
my, and
steel
then when you were in
fixtures
UC,
over
all the
here.
things that you did, you just
And you even have,
skyrocketed
like, again, like
so
she
many
said,
different
it's
ways.
built to
What is it
code.
about your
What did she say about
my mom and dad from Lebanon.
the miles per hour for wind? In terms
Oh,
of
yeah.
How does it stand up to wind?
They're all built to spec, which I believe is 140 or 160.
140 to 160, and they're working on one that will withstand 180 miles
For the
per hour.
keys, they're building a special
So
home
everyone in my
that's gonna
family, they're
do
entrepreneurs.
180.
Standard is 140, but this one's 160, and the other one is
And I hear my
180.
dad
Yes,
say
yes.
this
So it
Yeah.
surpassed all the standards.
Yes, this
Person.
surpasses
Do
the
everything by
standards
the
for
book.
most homes that you would buy.
Give
So
back to the
that's
community
very
and just be a
surprising.
nice
Yes, and keep in mind, they had to do a lot of
legitimately
homework, because
and,
I've known these
seriously,
guys for
and
about 2
everything will
years,
come
and
back,
we just
you
closed
know,
on that
in
first
full
house
force.
last year. But it
That's why
took
we
so
have nearly
long for
1,000
them to
people
get
come to
through
support
all
me,
the
the
rules and
committee,
regulations from the
base
state of
camp.
Florida.
You're a wonderful
And then, you know, we had to go to
person.
VA,
The guy
because our first
behind,
deal was
the
with VA.
cameras.
Yeah, so
He's got
you're
black and white
talking.
on him
it's-
too, so
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
really-
wait.
this is
Come,
going
come
great.
really walk around.
Right.
I want to show Jay.
County
I don't know.
approved.
This is
There's a lot of
serendipitous.
homework
This kind of
that these people have to
synchronicity.
do
But
to
look
make
at
this work.
Jay, guys.
Yeah,
He's
I
taking
don't
your
envy it. I
questions.
just
If you
wanna
have questions
bring it
about
to
black
you
and
and tell it
white,
to you.
Jay,
You want to live in a tiny home.
sometimes
This,
I notice
what
you're like,
do
hey,
we got
what's up?
here?
And
Sure,
that's Jay.
stackable
I know
laundry,
Jen
so you
doesn't,
can
but
put your
that's
washer,
okay.
dryer.
He's part of all that we're doing.
So yeah, you don't have to
good
worry
works
about
for
that.
us in black and white. So we are
Jay
all
was
doing
pointing
it.
out in here,
Yeah.
we have.
Thank you.
So you're
The
not,
closet.
you know, and I
Now,
would
it's
say,
not as big
was
as the
there a
big
moment
boutique closets
where
as some of
There
the
goes
houses
the
are.
plant, too.
And it's very high, that's right.
They have custom shelving and stuff you can put in here too. So.
is there ever time?
So you could definitely don't have to shrimp on the luxury when you're going tiny.
And the whole idea is to be efficient, so
You know,
not have like
no one
20
really sees how hard you
This
work
is,
or how
I
anyone else.
need a room for my shoes.
So,
You know,
Tiny's not not for me, not yet. When I'm old enough that all I care about is flip flops.
So you can't trim down to 10 pair?
I can.
realize how
No, I'm not ready for tiny yet. But if you are, we're going to show you something here. We're going to walk through, so just mind it might be get a little loud, but we're going to show you a new one that they're building that has the second story with the loft.
And maybe we can walk around this one a little bit too.
Yeah, let's show them.
So I graduated from UCF. The way I got my start was I graduated in the year 2000 with an AdPR degree. The first job I got out of college was working and running a school newspaper for UCF called the Central Florida Future.
I remember the Central Florida Future.
And so 6 months after I got that job,
But they try to use materials
one of the guys that I was working with ended up becoming my business partner. We actually purchased the newspaper.
Easy on maintenance.
Guy that was running
That
it
I
at the
did
time.
not know. When I was reading your bio, I'm like, okay, dude purchases the paper
At
and
22.
at 20. Who's even thinking about that at 22?
With my parents' help, of course, to get me started.
Still,
They
though.
said you have one chance to get this right. If you don't, you're going to spend the rest of your life paying back. I said, Dad,
Oh, this is a wheel
trust
unit, by
me,
the
I
way.
got
Yes, yeah,
this,
show
you
them the
know?
wheel.
And we
Show them the
did,
wheel.
you know, we
This one
built
you
it
can
up
move it
into
around,
one of the
guys.
largest newspapers in the
You can,
country.
go
And we ended up
places
selling it to a
in
big
this one.
corporation. That's when I got into
diesel
real
truck.
estate, and that's when I got more into giving back to the community. On top of what I was giving to UCF during my time at the newspaper.
Yeah, and I gotta say, like, okay, I had to write it down. All you UCF nights, I want us like a big round of applause and just, I mean, what did we do? Oh my gosh! And then this one's like the expensive cabinets provided over $10,000 in scholarships to 50 shoot the ceiling, show them 10,000 your alma mater, and then you're a lifetime member of the UCF Alumni Organization and UCF Foundation. So how much time you go to the doctor still, or? So you see, this one is about the same square footage as the other one, and this one is going to be a mobile unit. It's actually going to be a support unit. We can't tell you who it is, but what's going to be here is going to be recliners. There's going to be a break room. I can yes. On your edge, and you're such an interesting person. And you know what? For every question I have like 3 more. So you can calm me down. So you can go up there. Yeah, go ahead and show them up there. Normally there's stairs or a ladder, and that's a great place for you to relax, you can go to sleep. And I really love the fact that they have a little wall, because the last one I was in did not have a wall. And like I move around when I sleep.
There you go. You might be on the floor.
So Sean, show them what's over that way.
So remember, work in progress. So this would be your water closet where your toilet would go. And you have some nice shelving in here where your sink is supposed to be, and then there's a stand-up shower in this one
I
as
saw
well.
the vision. Well, the vision came at a cost to where 20.
Now remember, the ceiling's lower here because we have a loft on top.
RMC, ICU, I ended up with
Oh, that's right. I didn't realize. Okay. Well, we're gonna come on out here and watch your step, Dave. We're live, and we want to survive. That's a good one, right? We're
Survive and survive.
There's a lot of people dying on live video. We're not gonna be that couple.
if I could just make
But
it
we're
out
gonna
of
go
here
ahead
alive
and,
God can save me,
and wrap it up here,
then
guys.
I'm going to live life to the fullest, and I'm going to bring everyone along for the ride.
So I definitely thank you guys for
a
joining
month
us
after
for good.
ICU, my parents
Thank you
flew
so much
in
for
two
coming out and
doctors
watching
from
us here today.
California. They
Tiny
performed
Homes.
a
If you
miracle
want more
lung
information,
surgery.
definitely reach out
Ironically,
to
I have a
me or
tiny
go to my
scar on my
website,
back that reminds me of what I went
jenniferdevivo.com, or
through
watch
20
this, share it
years
with your
ago,
friends, go to
and I'm still alive to this
let'stalkorlando.org.
day, but
And if you
in
want
the
to
year
get
2000,
in
the
touch with
night
our
before
superhero
my
ledger,
surgery,
Yeah, you can look me up. Yeah, Sean
Sean
Holly Loans.
there we go, Sean
2010.
Holly
Yeah, you can
Loans.
Google me,
Because I'm a
look me
big
up on
reader,
Zillow,
and I love,
Facebook.
thinking, and
I'm out
I'm
there.
blessed to be Sean Holly, and all of his information will be available on the link again at letstalkorlando.org. You can reach out
the
to
night
Sean.
before the
And
surgery,
one last
when the
blast
doctor
on
said we
April
couldn't breathe
27th,
from
guys.
the
Sean
throat,
is
we only have
teaching our
one
next first-time
chance
home buyer
to,
course.
save you.
So tell your
Tomorrow
friends,
we
your
have to
family.
cut
I know
you
you all
open
have
and see
people
if
who
we
need
can
money
solve
and want
the
to buy a
problems
house.
inside of you.
So thanks, that about wraps it
before
up.
that
Thank you guys for
surgery,
watching
when I
Let's
went
Talk
to sleep,
Orlando.
all I envisioned
Bye
Thank
was
you.
black
guys.
and
Thank
white.
you.
But it took me 10 years to fully recover from the surgery, like fully, mentally and physically and everything like that. So in 2010, I took the idea of the black and white colors from the hospital incident and created a black and white party. This was a party for 100 people dressed in black and white, and there was the lawyers and the doctors and my family and my closest friends to come have a great time and celebrate life. Then in 2013, things were continuing to go well with this event, so I added Base Camp Children's Cancer Foundation. I wanted to find a way to give back to the community.
And just really quick, what was that connection? Like, what was that initial interaction with them?
So I used to own Menchie's Frozen Yogurt out of Winter Park, and then a friend of mine by the name of Rebecca introduced me to the three wonderful ladies, Terry, Cindy, and Rachel from Base Camp that
Yay,
work
Terry,
so
Cindy, and
hard
Rachel!
every day to take care of these kids. And Rebecca introduced me and said, hey, these guys are with Base Camp and they help kids with cancer. I said, you know what? I want to team up with a small local organization that needs the money and the awareness the most. And then we hit it off right then and there. They've been with us since 2013, and they will be with us for the 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
So 2013, we added Base Camp now. We're the largest black and white weekend for charity and wellness in the world. There is no event like it because it's not just a one-night event. It's Friday night main event, Saturday. If you stay the night at the pool or you want to come back.
You can, I mean, and
There's
and
a
I
pool
know,
party as
I know,
well.
I know, this is at the
Rosen Plaza, across from Point Orlando.
Right by Point Orlando, where there's going to be more stuff going on. And I know you said you can stay at the hotel, which is what I did last year. Most of those rooms you said are taken right now.
Online.
But
if you need to book a room to stay the night, you just need to call the hotel directly, mention Black and White Weekend, mention I'm in, and you're going to get a ridiculous rate of $124 plus tax.
Yeah.
Majority of the people that come to Black and White, they don't want to leave once they step foot into the event.
Yeah.
So you're going to want to stay the night, enjoy breakfast with us the next day, enjoy the pool gathering, which is family friendly. So if you want to bring the kids back the next day, you can.
Yes.
And Saturday night, we cross the street at Point Orlando, we have dinner together, and we end the Black and White Weekend festivities at Blue Martini. With your ticket, I'm also going to get you guys in free if you want an after party as well.
Yeah, that I'm telling you is a huge value, because I was like, not only do I get the, Friday night, and the ticket was, I think my ticket was like 45, something like that. And then the next day we came back for the pool, and it was just so relaxing, because after a night like that,
you want to
you
relax.
want to relax. So we went to sleep, and I had my mom there. I had my daughter up in the room. I told her she was a little crazy up there. She ordered like $30 steaks while mommy was gone. But then the next day, she came downstairs to the pool with me. She actually invited her friend, and we just chillaxed. It was really nice, and we had like appetizers there by the pool.
Yep.
There was happy hour, and then later that night we got ready and we went over to the Blue Martini. And you guys know Blue Martini is one of the best lounges in town, where you can have incredible entertainment, incredible food, and just the music is just off the chain.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And I just want to reiterate, everybody that's walking this earth that's 21 to 100 years old is welcome to this event.
There was such a variety of people.
Yep.
There were so many different people, and guys, just to see how people get dressed up, that was my mom. She sat down. She's like, "Look what she." I'm like, "Mom, put my
There's gonna be links at the bottom and everything for everybody.
Yes, I'm gonna link.
Because we got people that are just coming on, like LaDonna Slater, when he's saying everyone's invited, but she probably doesn't know what's going on. We got Heidi Smith, we got Zeroya.
Blackandwhiteweekend.com, guys. Go there and you'll see all the information.
Yes, write
it
in there. If you could put blackandwhiteweekend.com. Go to blackandwhiteweekend.com, and that way we have the link in the chat. And then later, guys, when this goes up, I'm going to put more links, and then you can share it. And then I'm going to have it on the YouTube channel before next week. I'll repost it with all of the links as well, that you can share with your friends and your family. I'm telling you, this is for everybody, and I'm going to be there. So if you cannot use the excuse that you don't know nobody, because you know me, and we'll dance, and we'll have a nice talk, and we'll just relax. I'll introduce you to Heissam.
Yes, I'm in, Jebailey.
I'm in, Jebailey. And one of the things that I've noticed about you, Heissam, over the years is that you're really hands-on. For somebody who is, out there, like a local celebrity, public face, I've seen you with people and how you work with people. You're very much no airs, no nose up in the air. You're very hands-on. What would you say, like when you're working with your team to make an event like this, what is the key to something like that?
The key is bringing the best people together that love and support you and that are willing to take time out of their busy day to just help you along for the ride. Like my committee, which I love so much, we just met with them last night to put all the final details of next weekend.
Wow.
I mean, they're driving to meetings every month. They're promoting too. They're helping volunteer at the charity, at the hospitals, feeding these kids and presenting them with gifts as well.
So your council is also actually actively working with the children.
Absolutely.
Before
yes.
and after the event.
Yes, all year long.
There we go.
All year long.
There we go.
They're helping. And it's just, you got to have a great team, and you got to have a great venue where the people that run the venue support you and support the mission and support what you're trying to achieve. And yeah, I appreciate you bringing up the whole fact that, you know, I don't have my nose up in the air, and a lot of people at the event, not a lot, every single person at the event is such a good, down-to-earth person.
Yeah.
That everyone's just down to earth, and they're all just trying to make a living like anybody else, and they're all trying to raise their kids and make their kids proud, and they're all trying to just improve their businesses as well. You know, and I think we cover it all at Black and White Weekend. I know we do.
And it's not a networking event, but if you just go there to have fun and be open to meeting people, some of the Orlando's movers and shakers, you know, are there, and it's a great place to mix and to mingle and to connect in a way that you never have. Maybe you're a business owner and you want to connect with your employees, or you you know, want to connect with your clients in a different way. Have them come. This is a great cause. There's still tickets left where you can, you know, get them in bundle, and it's at such a great price that, man, I would invite my team. I'm going to invite my entire office here, you know, downtown, and we're going to just make a big group of it. But so you guys, what do you do specifically? Because you raise funds, and then specifically what happens?
So the money that we raise at the event and outside of the event, just to give you our biggest example this year, well, let's backtrack. Last year we paid 10 grand to have a Base Camp Children's Cancer Foundation kitchen built inside of the Base Camp office so that families could come eat meals and make meals for their kids in the hospitals.
Yeah.
This year we were on Wesh 2 News last week.
I saw that was congratulations
thank you
for that
so much.
coverage. That was
very
awesome.
difficult to get on media, but when you get on it, you want to take advantage of it, and we did. And we were so blessed and honored and excited, not just to be on your show, but to be on their show too. For the first time ever, we created the only I'm In scholarship in existence. And I went through surgery. I got cut open once through my back. But the girl that won the scholarship, her name is Emma McDonald. She's a 4-time cancer survivor.
Shout out to Emma to keep on going.
Unbelievable. That girl is my motivation and everyone's motivation going into this year. She'll actually be at the event speaking. We presented her with the first ever I'm In scholarship to help her get started in college. She's 19 right now.
And
she went to Lake Hell High School. Now she's going to college.
You never know. You never know what someone is going through, guys. You know, and it's just one of those things where you may not know, but at least what I know in life, and I think what Heissam knows, is that when we give, the little bit that we give comes back in blessings upon blessings. And if you're not sure how to bless someone this year, you know, it's a biblical principle. You put an acorn in the sand and a big tree comes out, or an apple seed. One little seed produces so many apples, and it's just a spiritual principle. So if you want to have a great time and you want to be able to be a blessing to someone like Emma, this is an incredible event.
Yeah, we did it.
And she must be, I mean, to be able to come and talk and share,
of course,
you know, she's got to be so brave.
And she'll be there with her mom as our special guest this year, and yeah, she's wonderful. But not just her. I mean, there's so many kids, like you said, Jennifer, a lot of people don't realize that there's people sick in the hospitals, kids and adults, you know. I was there, and you don't really know what adversity is like until you're on your deathbed and a priest comes in and says you're not going to make it out till the next day. And I'm blessed and happy to say that I'm the healthiest I've ever been. We also have a component with Black and White Weekend that if you need a little extra push to get in shape and to eat right and find out how to lose weight, we were both in the gym this morning.
Yes.
You know?
No, I want to know, and we're high on our little booster packets here for our gym. But I want to just really touch on that for a minute. I know when you finished Black and White last year, which was incredible, with Cirque du Soleil, there were it was just a spectacle like no other. And I know after that, you know, that just took so much out of you. And you know, I think I do that too. I do events sometimes, guys, and it looks like I'm amazing all the time, but sometimes after different events that I do, I go and I like hibernate, and then I resurrect myself. Like I have to go into the ground and just I go dark sometimes because it's a lot.
And so then I see you like in the gym and just doing these crazy, insane workouts. And then I saw you had abs, because I never had abs. I don't know if I'll ever have abs.
You can get them. Anyone can get them.
Anyone, no.
Just got to work so hard towards them.
Anyway, I could, even when I was like 22, 118 pounds, and I was running every day, I did not have abs. I still had a little something there.
Sure.
So, but tell me about that journey. Just, you said the physical component. What caused you to just like,
Yeah, well, after Black and White Weekend last year, after the 9th year, I was really burnt out. So I ended up just hibernating for a couple of months, and I gained a lot of weight, and I wasn't cooking at home, and then I just had to wake up one day and remind myself that, you know, I'm trying to promote, you know, wellness year round. I can't be sitting back. I have to wake up and get back in the gym, get back into wellness, and get back to these Base Camp Children Cancer Foundation kids that need me. So I actually teamed up, and I encourage you guys to team up. You don't have to team up with my trainer or go to her gym even, but I highly recommend my personal trainer. His name's Damian Priester out of House of Sweat, Orlando. I also go to CrossFit.
House of Sweat. I saw that name, just that
Fitness.
name, House of Sweat.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, in 7 months, he whipped me into the best shape of my life. In
Really?
7 months, I lost 24 pounds, and
How much did you have to work out for that?
So 3-4 times a week, and
Okay.
eating clean every day, no drinking, no added sugar. If you could do that, which majority of the people can't, but if you could, I guarantee you'll lose 10 to 20 pounds in 7 months if you're consistent with it.
I want that, but I may have to, like, you know,
Well,
take
we
that
can talk,
extra. I mean,
you know?
I might have to take that
And if
extra
anyone's
step.
interested, we can give you information on that as well. If you're also interested in donating $1, $5, $500, $1,000
Yes.
to Base Camp, message us in the comments and we'll get you the link where 100% of that also goes directly into the Base Camp fund for these
Yeah,
kids.
and Heissam is such a hard worker. We were doing some Instagram Live and we were going between shots and stuff. And between this, he is personally texting every guest, personally going through everything, and just reaching out to everyone. We're getting, see, we're already almost at the 30-minute mark, so we're going to wrap it up in a little bit.
Anything you need to know, anything you wanna ask.
A couple more questions. I really wanted to know, what was your best and worst black and white moment?
Gosh, my best moment has to be this year. After 10 years, Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer and Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings granted and deemed our first ever proclamation, making Black and White Weekend officially a stapled event in Central Florida for Base Camp Children's Cancer Foundation.
I saw that proclamation. I was like, woo!
And the opposite to that is just all the things that can go right and can go wrong that thousands of people may not notice, but I notice.
Yeah.
So, you know, if there's issues with the event, whether, you know, it's the guests or the hotel or the entertainment or anything like that,
Yeah.
you got to learn to adapt really quickly. Most of you won't notice, but I notice, my committee notices, and when a problem arises, we just figure out the quickest way to solve the problem, so you guys have the time of your life without
And
issue.
I never noticed anything. The only thing I noticed, because I do stuff too, so I did watch you a little bit at the last event,
Sure.
and I noticed that your mind is working.
It's all
you're,
over.
You're enjoying people, but then you're like, okay, we've got to do this, we've got to do that. And I was really impressed just to see you in action, because I know what it takes to then get on stage and connect with people.
Sure.
It's quite a bit. I wanted really delve quickly into real estate, because, you know, I'm a realtor and this show is also about real estate. We didn't get to go to our $1 million listing today because it went under contract yesterday. We were going to be in this gorgeous $1 million listing, and Heissam is also, of all these wonderful things, a realtor too. So I know you guys get my market updates, but I want to ask someone who's not me, what do you think of the Orlando real estate market? Where are we now? Because I think we're in a hugely exciting time. Tell me what you think about the real estate market.
I think the market is amazing, but I also think next year in 2020 with the elections and things like that, you know, you just never know what's going to happen. So
Yeah.
enjoy the market while you still can. Hopefully the market goes up 3 to 10%, 3% every year,
Yeah.
hopefully even more. But eventually it's got a cap. We don't know when it's going to cap, but let's
Yeah.
not make the same mistakes we did in 2008, living life large, and then when it's taken away from you, you got nothing left.
Yes.
Slow and steady wins the race. So,
And that
you
was
know.
what I said in my spring market update. That is crazy. I said steady as she goes. We don't need, in my opinion, crazy appreciation or depreciation. I really love a market that is balanced and a good for buyers and sellers. What would you give in this upcoming summer market? What would you give your top tips to people who are thinking of selling their home?
Thinking of selling the home, guys, you got to understand the market and what's around you. Your home is only as valuable as what the market says it is, and a lot of people don't realize that.
Not my house. No, what are you talking about? I'm a seller. Not my house.
Your house, not my house either.
Not these
you know?
counters. I crafted them myself. Anyways.
Yeah, but see what the market's like, and honestly, it always thinks that it comes down to, a lot of it comes down to finances. What do you need to get out of it? And if you can't get out of it, what's a backup plan? Whether you rent the house, Airbnb is a really big thing right now.
That is the coolest thing, guys. You can rent
know?
out a room, you can rent out part of your house, you can subsidize your mortgage. That is a really cool thing.
You just got to find out what works for you and your family, because at the end of the day, it's your work and your health and your family that comes first before anything else. That's what I truly believe.
Yes.
So, you know, see what the market's doing and see what you need, and don't, you know, my dad always says live within your means, and I live within my means. My car is 10 years old, okay? I do Airbnb out of my own home. This is me being completely honest with you.
Yeah,
to cover my mortgage.
Is so cool.
Because I've devoted my life, at least for the last 10 years, and who knows, maybe the next 10 years, to giving my money back to charity, because I believe, for me personally, that, you know, my bills are covered, so I'm happy, but I feel like God keeps me alive to keep doing great things
and you know
for
what,
these people.
There's other kinds of wealth, right? So as realtors, we
Health
sit
is
in,
wealth.
Health is if you don't have your health, you have
Nothing.
absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
You can't even
Period.
pray. You can't even pray
Nothing,
unless
period.
you have like your health to pray. But you know, when you're talking about the different kind of wealth that there is, I mean, health is one, and we sometimes as realtors, and this is to my realtors who watch out there, sometimes we sit in these sales meetings and we're like, so-and-so top producer, so-and-so top producer, and it's not just about the zeros. There is, you know, I think that you have so much wealth in friends, so much wealth in what you give to the community, so much wealth in the vibrance of your life. So I think that's really cool. But I want to get your idea also for buyers, back to real estate really quick. What would you say for buyers? Because Orlando's becoming, I mean, I don't know if you know this, but Orlando is the third highest rental market.
Absolutely. It's unbelievable how much rent is.
Yeah, we're going the way of San Francisco, Seattle. What's happening? What do you think
No, they
is going
say
on
that
there?
Orlando's the next New York.
Well, all the
Very
New Yorkers
well
are coming down. They're all selling their brownstones. I just was on the phone with a New Yorker this morning. I'm like, every day the New Yorkers coming down because I hear it's getting. I was in New York like last summer, and it's expensive just to go visit.
Literally.
But what do you think for buyers? Like,
For buyers,
crazy markets?
shop around. I mean, put as much money down as you possibly can, in my opinion, because that's less you're going to owe on the mortgage, and then shop around 3 different places, 4 mortgages, and go with the best rate. And then if the market ever does, you know, level off or tank, you can always refinance down the road. But if you really want to buy a house, I mean, there's no time like the present. Banks are so strict with the money now that they're not going to let you buy a house unless you have 2 years of work experience and an income that you can actually survive. Whereas, you know, 10 years ago, you're broke? Oh, it's okay. Let me give you $1 million loan.
Oh, God, that happened to me. I was like, who approved me for this?
And what's
Who
interesting,
thinks I
the
can
rich
pay this at
people
night?
lost their shirt, and the people that just lived within their means are actually doing very well for themselves.
This
you know?
is true. This is true. So definitely live within your means. One quick thing, the time is now, because Orlando, people might say, hey, the market is going to slow down, and it has slowed down in other areas. But Orlando, we are growing by leaps and bounds, and most of the people that are buying these $300,000-$400,000 plus houses are not from here. Where they're from, the market is a lot more expensive.
In
so
other
Orlando is
countries,
just, in other countries, it's just transforming into this incredible thing. So really quick, because we're kind of at the end, I just want, what is the really quickly, like the future for you in black and white? Where do you see yourself going with it?
I'm talking with the committee. I'm talking within myself. You know, I would love to keep the event going. It gets harder and harder every year to do. So we're looking for, you know, more supporters out there and more guidance. We sent out a survey. I'm really trying to figure out what the next step. I personally can't see the event, you know, slowing down or doing less numbers. I want as many people as possible to experience it. So we are looking to move the event from a Friday night to a Saturday to allow for.
And let me tell you, I was telling him, thank you, Lord Jesus, because to try to go home and rush home after work and try to get, because I don't wake up like this.
People do it.
I don't
you know?
But then to get to that next level of beauty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we want to allow for over 1,000 people, so we're looking at venues that can hold that many people successfully and on a Saturday night. But make no mistake about it, 900 people will be there next Friday night, May 10, blackandwhiteweekend.com. Just get your tickets now and get it over with. Even if you can't attend or something changes, we'll donate it to the base camp families 100%.
Yes, yes. So that wraps it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And please share, you guys. That's another way that you can help out Black and White and help out the base camp children, is to spread. This is truly a good message. Okay, this is something that I really believe that if I say share anything, share this, because children really are touched. They're real, actual, ramifications and consequences, good blessings that come out of this. So please share it and spread the news if you're not able to go, and if you are, look for us, because we will be there.
We'll be there 100%.
Okay, bye guys.
Amen. Are you? Thank you guys for watching and listening.